They were deployed in batteries of 12. As it drives past, you'll see there's a large box attached to the shield of the gun that contains 12 ready to use. A lot of people think that the 2-pounder didn't have a high explosive round. It did, but it was very, very ineffective. It was mostly used to fire a solid armor-piercing shot. Let's see whether they can do this in a minute. Each member of the detachment has a specific job. Driving round now, you see the 6-pounder. So once the gun has been unhooked, the towing vehicle will depart to a safe distance. You'll be able to see here that the detachment deploy the legs of the carriage, and then they'll lift one up, take the wheel off, go around to the other side, take the other wheel off, using a trail spike. Once the gun's deployed, the shield goes up. The 2-pounder had a maximum rate of fire of 20 rounds per minute. Could be fired using a foot pedal or 2 hand levers.
This is the 6-pounder. After Dunkirk, the British Army had abandoned all their 2-pounder anti-tank guns, but it was already evident that the 2-pounder continued with the 2-pounder for another couple of years in 1940 and 41, when we developed the 6-pounder, and when we had managed to manufacture enough of the 6-pounders. These steadily replaced the 2-pounders in the British Army. To give you an idea of how rapidly we manufactured the new 6-pounder, in 1941 only 201 were manufactured. In 1942, the following year, 17,854, with a further 16,500 being manufactured the year after. We were well equipped with this weapon. It had immense penetrating power. It was copied by the Americans as the 57mm. Prepared for the shot. That's the 2-pounder. Now we shall engage with the 6-pounder.
The bigger one. George, that one over there.
So there we go. What we shall do now is have both weapons. Thank you, thank you.
Going through a misfire drill at this point. Then everyone, half of the detachment will move to the rear. The number 1 and the number 2 check breach, fire to the rear. And the gun will have to stay there for 10 to 15 minutes just in case the round fire. 2-pounder, engage. was 1,720 pounds, which is almost a ton. It's quite a heavy gun for its size. And a muzzle velocity of 2,650 feet per second, which gave it a penetration of 42 millimetres of armour at 1,000 yards, compared to the 6 pounder, which was obviously a larger, more powerful gun of 72 millimetres. Still enough to deal with any tank on the battlefield in 1940. By 1941 it was outclassed, as the Germans began to up-armour their tanks. But it continued being used all through the war, either as armoured car armament or in tanks in the Far East, where the Japanese is a pop gun and of no particular use, but certainly from what you can see here, it is very quick into and out of action. It had a really good artillery, really good armour penetration performance, and certainly compared to the German equivalent, the 35-36 37mm gun, it had far superior performance. The 6 pounder, which is now out of action. Fire again. So ears on standby.
Ears, guys.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much to our garrison artillery group there. They had a misfire, but you see they know what they're doing, which is really important when we're playing with these things. That people do know what they're up to. Two amazingly impressive bits of kit. You don't often see a 2 pounder or 6 pounder there, so we'll get those clear of the field, and then I'm going to be handing over in a moment to Tim, who's going to take us 6mm gun. It's got very thick armour, 10 centimetre thick armour, 100mm on the front. A frame for the soldiers.